Lori here. This is a completely unplanned meal prep. You may already know that my freezer door was accidentally left open. Well, when I found it, everything was still super cold, but it was also thawed. So, being that it was 1 a.m. when I found it, I just closed the door. I got all the meat back out the next day, and you'll see all of that. But we'll be cooking up some heat and eat freezer meals and whatever else we can manage. So, let's get started. All right, I just got all the meat out of my freezer. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of meat. Most of our meat is stored in that freezer. So we've got 2 partial bags of the Kirkland chicken breast. This one's almost full. It's, oh my gosh, yeah. Somehow we opened 2 of them. That one's not looking the greatest as far as it's got a bunch of ice on it, but everything thawed. And then I just closed the door, but it was still really, really cold. So I'm not worried about it being spoiled, like I said. But there's actually 6 pounds of bacon. 6 pounds. Here's 2 of my packages of meatballs that thawed out. Sweet Italian chicken sausage. Don't know for sure what I'll do with that, but I'll figure out something. It says that's a family pack. That doesn't look like a family pack to me, but that's okay. Now this looks like a family pack of chicken thighs and chicken drumsticks. We've got all these chicken wings, 3-gallon Ziploc bags full of chicken wings. If you look down here, you can tell it thawed out, and I just closed the door and it froze back up. This is just a bag of scraps for the fur babies. This is something that I'm not sure what it is. It's got John's name on it. I ripped the bag getting it out because it was stuck to the shelf. So, it looks like fish. I don't know where it came from. I have no idea. It's a package of ground beef that might possibly be freezer burnt. I'm not sure. It was in John's mom's freezer when she sold her house, got rid of the freezer. And so we took some of the meat out of it. This is ground beef right here. You can tell it's got ice on top. Anyway, sirloin steaks. There's just a couple of steaks in there. Here's the meatloaf that I prepped up clear back in February. And it ripped, the foil ripped, and yeah, it's a mess, but I'll see what we can do with that. Hopefully it's not all freezer burnt. This is a package of pork steaks, and these 2 things are a mystery. They look like it might be taco meat, both of them, but for now it's just a mystery. I'm not sure what it is. I didn't label it, and I almost always label. Clearly I don't always, but anyway, these are just the dino chicken nuggets, but the box was all messed up because stuff that thawed out was sitting on top of it. So I'm gonna get these out and put them in something else. And this is all the work that I have ahead of me here for the next day or so. And I also need to take care of my zucchinis because I got those right before we went to the concert, so I need to take care of those. And this, let me show you. I just ripped the top off of it because it was all ripped anyway. A bunch of tomatoes and banana peppers that the neighbors gave us from their garden. So there's quite a bit here. So I'm going to have to figure out something to do with those. Right, I've got this ready to go into the fridge for the night because I can't possibly do all this in one afternoon here, evening. So I've got towels down on here because I know they're going to thaw, and I don't want a bunch of liquid in my spare refrigerator. Over here I got the meatballs with a towel in between the 2 bags of meatballs, and under that is the meatloaf. I threw away the foil that was on top of the meatloaf and just put some saran wrap over it. Here's all the bacon in this container. This is the mystery fish, whatever that is, wherever it came from. There it is. This is all the chicken wings. The pork steaks I've got on a paper towel on a tray here. This is on a tray, the ground beef, and this, I think this is taco meat, I'm pretty sure. Here's all the chicken breast. This is a lot of chicken breast, so I weighed it. This chicken breast is 11 pounds and some odd ounces. That includes the container. I didn't put the container on and zeroed or anything. I just put the whole thing, 11 pounds and some odd ounces. This is 8 pounds and I don't remember, about 8.5 pounds of chicken wings. The chicken wings I'm gonna cook now, and everything else I think I might just put in the fridge for later. But I might cook the meatballs, I'm not sure yet, but we'll find out. I am gonna cook the wings now though. I had to get out the big bowl. Do we need to zoom or zoom out or? Oh, we're looking all right here. Okay. I had to pull out the big bowl for this because I'm not going to have this take any longer than necessary. So we're gonna just put all these wings in here. I'm gonna try to just bake them all in the oven at the same time. Hopefully I can get them all in the pans. If not, I guess we're doing more than one batch. These are the pans I'm using. The wire rack doesn't fit all the way down in the pan on these. It does on my other ones, but these have different sides. But anyways, they'll be fine. They'll work just fine. I have all the meat thawing out. I laid them on the trays. We're gonna do total seasoning. Well, first I'm gonna do some avocado oil. I would do Italian dressing, but I don't have enough Italian dressing for this much chicken, so. Oh, I didn't mean to put that much avocado oil on, so this is gonna be nice and oily. So we're gonna do total seasoning on this. And I do have my gloves on, so I can just do this with my hands. Might end up putting more on, I'm not sure. Oh, this stuff smells so good. This total seasoning is so good. It really is. I want to use lots of it. So I might put more on, I don't know yet. And I'm gonna do Lawry's seasoning salt. And then if anybody wants to make it spicy or whatever, they can do that when they cook it. Well, when they eat it, I mean. Hayden's got the microwave going. He just got back from football practice and he is starving. So that's going to be a little bit before the wings are ready. So you might as well go for it because he's going to eat wings tonight. And if anybody else wants them, that's fine. And the rest I will put back in the freezer after they're cooked. So. Still a little stuck together. I thawed them so they would come apart. I thawed them with cold water, and it worked for them just to get them apart, you know, from being stuck together. So, yeah, that's working pretty good. All right. Yeah, I think I need more seasoning for this much chicken. Because we all know I don't measure anything, so I might just sprinkle some on after I put them on the pan. I think that's what I'll do. Is that one piece? Yeah. Okay. So let's see if these things fit on these pans or not. I'll switch it around so you can see what I'm doing at least. Oop. I don't know. I'm thinking it's not all going to fit at once, but is that? I think that's 2 pieces. I don't know. If that's one, that's big. All right, so we might have a big one on there.
My bad. That beeping was messing with the video.
No, it's fine. It's fine, Hayden, but thank you. That's very considerate. He was afraid his beeping of the microwave was going to mess with the video. That's very considerate. All right. I'm going to make these fit. Whoa. Just have a few more in there. Are you trying to be quiet for me?
Can I grab a fork?
Yeah, I was going to say, you don't have to try to be quiet. It's okay. All right, there you go. All right, and we'll just go ahead and sprinkle a little bit more seasoning on the top. Okay, and I'm just making them like kind of plain season, like not spicy. I'm seasoning them up with this seasoning salt and this total seasoning. Oops, I didn't put any on this one. And if you want some tahini or red hot or buffalo sauce or something on it.
Just put that on after?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna put this over here. Did you hear that? Yeah. That was funny. Oh. Yeah, this total seasoning, smell it. It smells wonderful. It's so good.
Yeah, it smells good.
It smells good, huh? Mm-hmm. How was football practice?
Light work.
Light work?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said football practice has not been hard at all. We don't normally have a winning team. I mean, honestly, we really don't. We did for a little while, didn't we? Our high school team was pretty good.
Yeah.
But you know, they're so easy on the kids. They really are. Do you agree, Hayden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would agree.
He says that he plays football with his friends and he works way harder than they're working at practice. So, anyway. Is my oven oh, yep. Oven's preheated, ready to go. So we're going to get this in the oven. Now don't be looking inside my oven. I'm not turning the light on for you because I haven't cleaned it yet. Oh my goodness. All right. Oh, that needs pushed in. Okay. Put all these in there. I don't really know for sure how long to keep them in. So I'm not really sure how long to keep the wings in for.
25 minutes.
25 minutes? All right. I'll set it for 25 minutes. If I'm being honest, I already recorded this clip once. But I didn't hit record, so I didn't really record it. I just thought I did. So I told Chase, hey, let's do that over. And the first time I said that, he said 25 minutes. So that is what time I set the timer for. And I apologized. And just in case I made your, Echo device set a timer as well. I don't know if you can see me because my camera's turned the other direction. Can you see me? Yeah? Okay. So, is my head cut off or anything? All right. But, yeah. I know Lexa's little sister set an alarm as well, which is John's Kindle. She usually doesn't pay any attention, but she set an alarm, so probably have two of them go off. Last time that happened, she wouldn't shut up, would she?
Yeah, she would.
Yeah. You guys have watched me shred cheese at least a couple of times in my last couple of food prep videos that I did. I know you've watched me shred cheese. So I don't even know if I should do that on video or not. It's like I could just shred it and say, hey, look, I shredded the cheese. Hey, maybe that's what I did last video. I can't remember. But yeah, I'm thinking, why would they want to watch me like every single time? This isn't something that I'm doing because I have to. This is something I planned on doing anyway. All this meat prep that I'm doing, though, that's because I have to. I don't have any choice. But anyway, I'm going to shred this cheese up. I'm going to let you watch me. But I don't know. Maybe I should just speed it up and play some music. It would be different if I had something exciting to talk about. But, I mean, I think I'm pretty boring. I mean, I lead a pretty boring life, I like to play it somewhat safe. So, this has been out of the refrigerator too long. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's just a little on the softer side. But, and I cut it like this, make it so small like this, because otherwise it clogs this thing up. It gets clogged up in there. And that's something I learned from putting bigger pieces in. So, yeah, I'm gonna go edit my video here in just a few minutes and make some dinner. Kind of telling you what I've been doing for the day. I recorded today. I recorded a Walmart haul. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Telling you what I recorded, but you will have already seen that. Or I assume you might have already seen it. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you didn't watch it. If you didn't, well, there's a Walmart haul up somewhere from not too long ago. Yep. What else do I have to say? I gotta catch up on some videos. I'm behind on Nona Grace. I get behind a lot, as Nona Grace probably well knows, because I get behind and then I watch a whole bunch of hers all at once. I binge watch her. And she gets all the comments at once. So, not just her either. But, anyway. I get behind sometimes on videos because in the evenings I sit and I watch. I usually watch Terry's in the evenings, and it's because hers are usually longer videos, and that's not a complaint. I like her videos just fine as long as they are. Oh no, see, now I went and plugged it up. Oh boy. All right, well, I'll get it out. But yeah, usually at night I'll watch like the Dad Challenge podcasts where I'll be honest, I don't normally comment on those just because it's a huge channel. He has tons of comments. I feel like if I comment, he'll, you know, maybe he'll read it. Maybe his guy that helps him out will read it. I don't know. And it's not that I don't know. That probably sounds bad, doesn't it? But it's just what I do. I put my feet up and I watch the videos and I don't comment on those. But I do click the like button. And sometimes I'll watch the true crime stuff in the evenings, and sometimes I don't comment on that either, just because they're usually bigger channels that have a ton of comments. I like to watch Grizzly True Crime. I like her a lot. She's really good to watch, and she does a lot of live streams. So normally don't catch them live, but I watch the replays. Who likes true crime? Anybody else watch true crime YouTube? If you do, tell me what channels you like in the comments below. What channels do you like to watch?
I smell good.
The wings smell good?
Yeah.
Thank you. That was Chase telling me the wings smell good. He doesn't even like wings.
Delicioso.
Delicioso. Are you going to eat some?
No.
No. I have to agree with him. I think they smell good too, but I don't eat wings either. So, and sometimes I think, man, those things look delicious, and I'll eat one, and I'm like, yeah, nah, I don't know. It's just, there's not enough meat on it. I don't really like eating my chicken off of a bone, though. I just don't. Whoops, dropped some on the floor, Winston. Where are you, bud? You're slacking over there. What are you doing? Here, look, right here, on the floor. There you go. That's right. Okay, here's a couple pieces for you on the counter. Yep, there you go. He loves cheese. I think most dogs love cheese, so. Anyway, I think I'm gonna keep the rest of this out for snacking and put this in the bag for salads or for whatever else I need it for. Yeah, I think we got a little more in there. Okay. All right, I'm not going to show you how I clean this, but in not my last food prep video, but the one before that, I did show you how easy this is to clean. It's super easy to clean. Look at that. Just dropped a bunch on the counter. Did you see that, Winston? He didn't see it, but he's waiting for it. Here, buddy. Let's share a piece. Come here. There you go. Good boy. All right. All right. I'm waiting on my turn in the shower. So while I'm waiting, I'm going to try and organize my thoughts as to what I've got going on here. I think I'm going to start with this sweet Italian sausage mix. And I think I have an idea of what to make with this. So I might get that started. And this says spaghetti, because I had obviously spaghetti in it once and I couldn't get the lettering off, but oh well. That's okay. I'm going to start with some of this chicken breast, I think, and get it cut into strips. I'm going to wrap some of this in bacon. We like that a lot. See, I got to get my thoughts together because I don't know. Am I going to make this and put it in the freezer? Am I going to make this for dinner tonight? Oh, I just got to figure out what's going on. Okay. Be back. I pulled these veggies out of the freezer too because they looked like they were one big wad of frozen just ice. So I'm thinking, are these things freezer burnt, or do they just look like that because they thawed and refroze? I don't know. Either way, I pulled them out. If they're not freezer burnt, I'm going to go ahead and use them. I think I have an idea what to do with a couple of things. And over here, I have some vegetables from the neighbors that they gave me from their garden. Don't those look nice? Wow. I have got to preserve these. I washed them off. Is that a... Oh, I thought that was dirt, but it's not. It's just a spot on the tomato. Anyway, I got these all washed up, and I'm going to figure out something to do with these too so I can preserve these. I don't want them to go to waste. And over here, I still have the zucchini. I think I already mentioned that earlier, that I need to get put up too. I got this chicken all cooked up, and I opened up the California veggies, and they look pretty good to me. So I don't think they were freezer burn at all. grabbed out some chicken broth from my shelf just in case I need some. I might need some for this. I don't know. That chicken looks pretty dry. And I'm going to use some total seasoning. I think I'm going to just throw this in here. And I turned my pan off because it was sizzling. And I know I always have the sizzling sounds going on. So turn that back on. I'm going to throw on some of this total seasoning. And I'm going to put in a little chicken broth. So we'll see how this cooks up. It definitely needs something. I'm totally just making this up as I go. I'm gonna put in a little bit of this leftover that I had in the fridge, the Rayo's, Alfredo sauce. And I'm gonna add a little bit of this shredded Kojak that I still had left over from last time I shredded cheese. I'm just making it up as I go, guys. Okay, this is done. It really, really smells strong of the Italian chicken. I don't care for Italian sausage or Italian seasoned stuff. I mean, like, I put Italian seasoning on, like, my pizzas and stuff like that. That's not the same as something that's like this Italian chicken. I don't know. It's just got a smell to it that I don't love. But this looks really good. And I did add all of that cheese that I showed you. So it's probably about a cup, a little over a cup. So yeah, probably about a cup, I suppose. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this up to put in the freezer and just label it what it is and to bake it at 350 for however long. I don't know. I'll just make something up. So I'm going to wear gloves for this so I don't have to wash my hands 10,000 times. I do cut off the fat and the stuff that I don't like the looks of. So I got a little pan here for fur baby scraps because I am not opposed to people eating fat. It's not that. I just don't like it. I'm a texture person. So I want to make sure I don't cut the tips of my gloves off, but I'm just going to cut these into strips and we're going to get them wrapped up in some bacon and probably put some barbecue sauce on them. Okay. Let me get this done real quick. This is an old fryer basket from a Fry Daddy, and I use it as a strainer all the time. A colander or whatever you want to call it. I use it as that all the time. I got it at a garage sale, and it was all bent when I bought it. I'm like, hey, I'll take that. I think it was actually free, to be honest. It was in a box of free stuff, so I took it. I really do use it all the time. I've had it forever. I have my chicken strips here. I got my bacon out. I've got some different things out here. I actually got my meatballs out, too. And I've got some cream of mushroom and I've got some brown gravy. And I think I'm going to do my meatballs in one with cream of mushroom, one with brown gravy. This I'm going to wrap in bacon, put barbecue sauce on it. I got some pans out here to put some more bacon on to just make just bacon. And I'm going to put that in the oven. I'm going to put the the bacon wrapped chicken on the grill. I've got it ready to go. I've got this big foil pan. Here I am using the big foil pan anyway with the rack in it to put the bacon wrapped chicken on. And I'm gonna get some of the stuff out of my way though. I'm gonna get some of this stuff prepped up and ready to go and get cooked. And I have got to get my hair out of this towel because my hair has been up in the towel for a little bit now and the towel's starting to bug me, if I'm being honest. So, all right. Okay, so sometimes I cut the bacon in half because it's just a little bit too much for some of these pieces, but literally just wrap the chicken strips in bacon. So some of it I probably will cut in half. Lay it out on the pan. Yeah, like this one could just do a half a piece. I'm gonna cut a few of these in half. You can kind of stretch the bacon a little bit too, so I do that. There's something in here that I don't like the looks of. That's what I'm talking about. I don't like the looks of whatever that is right there. I'm not eating that. So I have not cooked the fur baby bits just yet because I'm probably going to have more to add to that pan because I have a bunch more chicken breasts in the fridge, thawed out, ready to make something with. So we're going to see what we're going to make with that here pretty soon. And if I'm being honest, You'll find out when I do, because I'm not really sure yet either. But I'm gonna cook it and get it ready. Get it ready to heat and eat. Yeah, this is kind of a tedious little chore, which is why we don't have this a whole lot, but this is super good. It's so good. And I do use Sweet Baby Ray's. I'm in maintenance mode now, so I will eat it with the Sweet Baby Ray's. I have some of the sugar-free Sweet Baby Ray's, but if I'm being honest, I don't like it. I was using it, but yeah, I just don't like it. It's got, to me, it has an aftertaste of the artificial sweetener, so I do not like that. I've got my oven preheating. I have 2 trays of bacon ready to go in, and I got the chicken all wrapped, and I put as much in here as I could fit without crowding it any more than it already is. And I thought, I have like 5 pieces that won't fit. So I remembered having these little foil pans from when we used to do meal prep for, not meal prep, we used to cook meals for my mother-in-law. So that's what I got these for. And we don't do that anymore because now she's in assisted living. So yeah, so I figured I'll use one of these little pans. I had 2 left, so here's one of them. Who knows? During this meal prep, maybe I'll need the other one at some point. We'll see. And I don't have a rack this small, so I put some wadded up foil down in the bottom. We'll see how that works. Because if you don't have something under it, like a rack, the bacon on the bottom just doesn't get crispy, and I am not going to go through and turn them all halfway through. I'm just not doing it. And then the bacon falls off and stuff too. So anyway, we're going to get this. This is going to go on the grill. The bacon's gonna go in the oven. I gotta go get this towel off my head. This is the towel I'm talking about right here. I figured I better show my face for a second, so yeah. All right, I got my hair taken down. I sat out front on the porch for a few minutes so that my hair could dry a little bit so I could put it up in a clip, because I can't have my hair down while I'm doing food prep. I do not want hair in the food, and I'm pretty sure nobody else probably does either. So I'm just brushing this barbecue sauce around, and it is Sweet Baby Ray's original barbecue sauce. And yeah, so I've got my grill preheating right now. It should be fine and preheated by the time I get out there. I'll put more barbecue sauce on this after it's been on the grill for a little while, but to start out with, we're just gonna do it like this. One of my pieces of bacon got wrapped up around the other piece. There we go. Okay. And the bacon is in the oven, or at least the first batch of it is in the oven right now. And yeah, I've got a timer set on my phone, so if this gets cut off at some point, that is why. All right, thank you. Yeah, you want to open the grill for me though? All right, Hayden's helping me bring this out. I want to check the temperature. Oh yeah, we're at about 375. Good, good, good. All right, I'll probably turn that end one. Maybe I'll turn that end one off. It's got a little flame up there. And that's because there's probably cooked on stuff on here. But I did clean out the bottom before we came out here. Thank you, Hayden.
Yep.
Okay, scoop this down. And I'm just gonna shut that one off. That'll be fine. Okay, let that cook for a little bit. Next, I'm gonna grab a couple of these foil pans. I'm gonna get some meatballs ready to go, but I can't bake them yet because my oven and grill are both in use. Give it a spray. Get out of there. There we go. All right. Probably be a good idea to have these on a rack too, if you could, but I don't have a rack for these foil pans. I'm not gonna mess with any foil on the bottom or anything. I'm just gonna do it like this. And I'm also gonna make them fit. You can crowd these meatballs though. I've said that before, because they're gonna shrink. They're gonna shrink, and yeah, if you crowd them, they won't. Some of them might stick together a little bit here and there, but it won't be a big deal. And like I said, I'm gonna use cream of mushroom soup on one and that brown gravy on the other. Is that some kind of strict low carb friendly thing? No, but I'm using it, so there you go. Wash my hands. I really like these pull tab things on the cans. Well, I guess I didn't need to put the gravy in a bowl. That was silly. I just dirtied that bowl for nothing. Oh well, that's all right. I don't know why I was thinking I needed to put it in a bowl first. I would like to put the soup in a bowl first, though. That way I can kind of stir it up a little bit because it's so thick, and like I don't want it a can shaped. It'll be shaped like the can. All right. Okay, so there's that. I wasn't sure if I'd need more than one can, but whoa. I wasn't sure if I'd need more than one can of that, but I think that'll be enough. Yeah, I think that'll be enough. I think the second can would make it too much. So, I don't know, can you have too much gravy? Well, we can always put more on after it's cooked if it's not enough. So that's fine. And we'll do the cream of mushroom on this one. I think I'll put a little bit of milk in with this. Probably use cream. Put a little cream in there. I thought about putting some mushrooms in there too. I've had canned mushrooms, but I don't like mushrooms. I don't mind the flavor of mushrooms, and I like cream of mushroom soup as far as the flavor goes, but I don't like it if I get a piece of the mushroom. I'm a texture person, like I said, so that's just how it is. Yeah, see, that's about the perfect amount of gravy, I guess. That's about the perfect amount here. But I don't really want to do another can of brown gravy. I'll just leave it like that. All right, we'll put these aside so they can get baked next. I'm going to go ahead and cover these with foil. I don't know if it's all cats or if it's just mine, but my cats don't like foil. So they will not mess with this if it's in foil. I don't think I tore off a big enough piece for this one. Oh well, I'm going to make it work anyway. Okay, I just checked on the bacon and rotated the pans. Set a timer for just a few more minutes. Let's go check on that chicken on the grill. Oh yeah, it's doing good. It's doing good. We'll keep this closed so the temperature stays up. That's perfect. Yes. One of these pans of bacon is done. So, I forgot to get out my thing. Okay. Oh yeah, that looks perfect. And I got out my bacon grease, my jar of bacon grease, so that my jar wouldn't be super cold when I pour sizzling hot grease into it, because it's been in the fridge. And I don't strain my grease. I just pour it in right off the pan. There was some grease. I know I'm pouring the new grease on top of the old, but that's fine. That will be fine. I've never had it go rancid on me, so I guess I use it quick enough, but that's okay. I'm gonna get this bacon in the oven, and then I'm gonna go babysit the grill, because that gets me outside for a few minutes, and I get to have some fresh air. So I really just wanna sit outside. It's so nice out today. It's not blistering hot, but it does say that it's 81 degrees. Alexa, what's the temperature right now?
Right now, it's 80 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yep, 80 degrees, but I guess it's just not humid for a change. It feels really nice outside. I just poured the second pan worth of grease in there. Can you see that? It kind of has floaties in it. Little bits of the bacon. That's the reason why I keep it in the fridge. So, all right. Let me get the bacon on this pan. Get it in the oven. All right, I gotta get this chicken and veggie dish put into the freezer. I wrapped it in saran wrap first, and then I'll cover it in foil, just in case the foil rips like it did with that meatloaf. Italian chicken and veg. Bake at 350 for, let's see, if I do it from frozen, I'll probably have to bake it for about like 40 minutes. We'll say 40 minutes from frozen. Okay, in the freezer with it. My Dollar Tree container here. I really like this container for bacon. I gotta get it put away because if I don't, it's gonna disappear in no time at all. Well, that piece is not a whole piece, so I better eat it. I think I will. Oh my goodness. All right. Gotta love bacon. Decided what I'm gonna do with the green beans. They look pretty good too. So, the other can of cream of mushroom, yep, I'm making some green bean casserole. I have these in my pantry that we have on salads every now and then. I'm assuming they're not stale. I've had them for a while because I haven't actually used them on a salad in quite a while. Let me try one and see. Yeah, they're good. Those are delicious. Okay. And if you're just tuning in, the bowl's dirty because I just used it for cream of mushroom soup, so I'm not going to dirty another one. So there's that. And let's see, I think I'll get that out of there. I think I'll salt the beans. And you know I got to use pepper because, well, I love black pepper. So, okay. A little salt and pepper. Oops. It doesn't get much easier than green bean casserole, does it? Whoops. If you can keep them from flying out of the bowl, that is. Those beans, they just take flight whenever they feel like it, you know? All right, that'll go in the oven when the meatballs go in, as soon as this bacon's all done. And these crispy onions on them. Who likes green bean casserole? I know some people can't stand it. I think it's disgusting. I love it. So, John and I are the only ones that'll eat this. I don't know if Hayden will or not, to be honest. I don't know if he likes green bean casserole. I'm gonna have to ask him. All right, let's go out and check the grill again. Winston was gonna come out with me, but the door closed before he made it out. Uh-oh, the grill's not even on. Shoot. See, look, it's not on. You know what that means? That means we ran out of gas. Daggone it. We have to get this grill back in business. We still have meatballs to finish up. We have steaks. We have the rest of that chicken, ground beef. We still have the mystery fish to deal with. We have lots to do in part 2. So tune in tomorrow. Keep me company while we finish up this doozy of a meal prep.